Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Can he make it to the marker? Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Big throw caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. This opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Good catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback and to get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Trojans are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. Tough running there. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, USC. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. That's reeled in. It's Booker. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well,
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Running through the tackle. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down. These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
The game makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Vols have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds his man. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Trojans are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
And the Trojans getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SC. A big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over it. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And Tenn, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. The short completion to the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Great job to use his athleticism there, make the throw on the run, and convert first down.
Yeah, that's really what separates this quarterback in my mind, the ability to create like this. It's fourth down. He knows he's got to make a play, and with nobody open, he decides to pull it down and maybe take off to have to run. Instead, he finds the open receiver, makes a great throw, and converts.
Receiver makes the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They're going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Tight end makes the grab. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Volunteers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Second down after that run on a previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks loose at the 40. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Santos. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Well, they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throw to the running back in the flat. Impressive spin move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Vols. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Runs through the defender. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Fights through a tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks, but not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance.
Headed for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoff.
And it's a kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.